My name is Shaunti Bergen, and I am a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. And I get asked a lot of times what it's like to go through 4 years of engineering school. So I thought I'd break it down to something that's easier to understand what it's like to study math, physics, science every day for all those 4 years. 3 of the best ways for me to describe my 4 years in engineering school would be the ocean, climbing a mountain, and going out hunting. They're all huge challenges, but can be very rewarding in the end. So the ocean is a very daunting thing to look out onto a very vast body of water. And when you start to walk out into it, you meet those waves, and maybe the first one knocks you down. That's like the first class in thermodynamics. It'll knock you square on your bum pretty quick. Then you work out and you go into that ocean again and you hit that next wave and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be prepared for this. I'm gonna bring along a mask. That was something that would have been a big advantage. Then when you wade out into that water that next time, you're understanding how those waves come in, how to approach them. You're prepared that if it knocks you down, how do I get back up? Very similar to engineering. Once you get to those final classes, you have all the tools that you need to fully understand the concepts and tackle those hard real-world situations that you may be facing. And the best part is, every single problem that you end up facing from then on is a new challenge. Another way that's really easy for people to understand my 4 years of mechanical engineering school is the concept of hiking a mountain. And not a mountain where you get to the top right away, but one that's got strenuous points to it, where you get to a certain area and you look up and you still have more to climb. And that's very similar to when you're sitting at an 8-hour assignment and you finally finish it. You get this sense of accomplishment, same as looking out over a beautiful view because you've made it that first 1,000 feet, but you still have another assignment next week to hand in. And that's when you climb that next peak and continue over those boulders, no matter how big, how small they are. But once you get to that top, once you're considered an expert in that field, there is nothing more rewarding than looking out at not only everything down the mountain, what you've accomplished, all of those peaks, but also the huge, vast area of just God's beauty that's looking right back at you, and just such a sense of humble pride that is associated with that makes engineering one of the most satisfying disciplines. Another way I can compare my 4 years of engineering school is to going out hunting, or archery hunting specifically. So a lot of that time is learning how to shoot those arrows accurately and precisely, and most of all, consistently. That takes a lot of self-discipline and actually understanding how those minute adjustments can make a huge difference. So your focus has to be on peak while you're practicing, so that when you're in that tree stand about to make that shot, you can have that same consistency happening. Another concept of hunting that's very relatable is the hunting with others, the actually going out, spending time in the woods together, tracking animals, hauling a bear out of the bush is definitely a lot easier with more people.
Oh yeah, my word, I feel so good right now.
As well as those times in the cabin, telling those hunting stories, telling those adventures. Same as in engineering. When you're stuck in the library having to tackle a problem, it's a lot better with a group of friends, and you can teach and learn from each other the concepts that you're trying to understand to finish this assignment on time. And it might take a while, but those are memories that'll stick with you, and everyone learns in different capacities. Even though, like I said at the beginning, there's got to be some things that you tackle by yourself so that you can become a better engineer, a better hunter on your own. But with others, it is rewarding to be able to celebrate together once that animal is harvested or once that assignment is finally complete.
I got one!
You did.
Yeah, I got one!
Oh.
I got one! I did it!
So if any of you have ever hiked a mountain, battled those waves, or gone out hunting, you can start to understand what it's like to complete a 4-year mechanical engineering degree. One of the biggest things that got me through my 4 years was the verse in James where it says, "Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." Can I say I'm not lacking anything as far as engineering goes? No, but I'm a lot farther than I was when I started. And I believe that I'm going to keep persevering, keep going day by day, year by year, to get farther along in my engineering understanding and become the best engineer I can possibly be.